All right, Ed Stefanowski talks about Christian Wood hitting the free agent market. He was asked, what's the chances that, Wood hits the free agent market. In a Free Press article, I'll link in the description. He says he really can't talk about him because he unrestricted and they have to wait and see about bringing him back. So let's talk about it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And one of my subs was saying they can't sign him until off season. I don't know why he unrestricted. I don't know why they couldn't give him an extension. So it looked like they about to let him test the free agent waters. And I got a feeling that he won't be back in Detroit. I just got a feeling. I got a feeling they're gonna let him walk, and I don't think they're gonna match the offer. They got the money to match the offer. You know what I'm saying? They got $40 million. It's guesstimated that he might be worth around $7 million per year on the market. We know Boston. We know Houston tried to bring him in, and they probably have exceptions where they can, or mid-level exceptions where they can bring him in for around $6 to $7 million a year. So it all boils down: do Christian Woods want to come back in Detroit and be the vocal point to the offense, or do we want to go to Houston and be just another man in the offense, and go to Boston and just be another man in a team that's winning? It depends on what Wood want. If Wood want to win, Wood probably going to end up somewhere with the Clippers, Houston, Boston for a mid-level exception this year if they have one. If he want to stay here, be the man and be an all-star, he's going to stay in Detroit. But I just got a feeling they're going to botch this. Just his comments saying, oh, we'll just see, we'll wait and see. It wasn't like, oh, we definitely want to have Christian back. We want to just, see what the free agent market says and see how much he get on the market, and we see we're going to match that. We definitely going to bring him back. I don't, and also the comments where we talked about in the other video I'm going to drop, or maybe not drop right now, I don't know. He also said that, said something interesting. He says that they looking at a big man and they looking at a guard. You know what I'm saying? And with them looking at a big man and looking at a guard, that could be a possibility. Do we believe that Christian Woods could be the man in the middle, or do we believe Christian Woods could be the man that could play next to a big man? Or are they looking at him to replace him all at once? Because they didn't give him opportunity until Andre Drummond left, and Dwayne Casey was just keeping him on a short leash, and he didn't seem to be one of Dwayne Casey's favorite players. You know what I'm saying? He would pull him in. Yes, Wood got in foul trouble, but you have to let him live and let him learn. You still got Thon. You still had Dre there. But when Dre left and they took the shackles off of the kid, Christian Woods, he continued the ball, and they got to bring him back. You find somebody, and that was a great move letting Joe Johnson go and keeping Christian Wood. He can play the game. He is the prototypical 5. He played well versus Joel Embiid before the season ended. He played well all down the stretch. You got to bring him back. He is a guy that can be a part of your winning culture now. So that's why I look at it and say, you got to get a point guard to go with Christian Wood. Anthony Edwards, he nice on the wing, but we had guys like Stackhouse, and we had guys that can get it off the wing and put up big numbers. You had Adrian Danley back in the day, and it didn't help us win championships. Not until they traded Danley for Aguirre for some reasons he had, chemistry issues. I'm not getting into that. And then we traded, Jay Stackhouse for Rip Hamilton. Then we kind of got on the right track. So we had prolific scorers on the wing. Stackhouse was breaking Piston records left and right, or challenging them and putting up hella points with the Pistons. He was scoring, he was shooting, he was filling the long gun, he was shooting it real, real well. So we had those type of guys, the Stuckies and guys like that. Now it's time to Ben Gordon. Now it's time to find them a point guard. It's always known when the Pistons are winning, they got two things. They got a point guard and they got a man in the middle, or some tough big guys that can control the paint and that can defend and control the paint. Rodman, Mahorn, Bill Laimbeer, Ben Wallace, Rasheed Wallace, and now, you got Christian Woods that can control the paint. Now we got to get him stronger. He got to get a little bit better on defense and polish up his game. But 26 years old, man, he right there in his prime. And it seemed like it wasn't a drop-off when Dre left. It seemed like we upgraded the position with Dre left. So hopefully they're willing to match anything, but the true teams can't really pay him no real money. You know what I'm saying? The Houstons, the Houstons, the LAs, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got no real money to pay for him unless he's willing to take a pay cut or get a mid-level exception and be a part of a rotation and not play. I heard the Knicks want to make a run at him. There's a few other teams that really like what he's doing, man. So hopefully they keep Christian Woods in the fold, man. And And I believe they will bring him back. But just part of me, part of me is optimistic they'll bring him back. But just, you know, kind of reading those comments and just saying, oh, we let him hit the open market and we'll see. In the way Dwayne Casey was kind of treating him before he had to break out, before Andre Drummond, you know, before Andre Drummond was moved, you know, it just don't seem like he was one of the favorites, man. But he was balling, man. And with his length, you put him with Diambo and with Killian or LaMelo or somebody that long, you could switch all day long. They can somehow find a way to bring Brandon Ingram here. That's a lot of length out there, man. And you kind of like a baby Milwaukee. Milwaukee going to lose Giannis anyway. You know what I'm saying? Christian Woods is a great player to have in the middle right now. Now, you do got to find a backup center if you're not going to bring Thon back, which I don't know what's going on with Thon Maker. But, hey, it is what it is, man. But hopefully they bring him back. You know, to be honest, hopefully they bring him back, man. And I'm optimistic they will. But kind of his comments kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And I'll link that article in the description. Kind of Dwayne Casey comments, you know, kind of how he was treating Christian Woods rubbed me the wrong way. He didn't want to give him a chance until he had to give him a chance when Dre left. And he broke through, and he's supposed to be some type of developmental savant. But, hey, let me know what you guys think. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Check the Detroit Pistons playlist off. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to me at all those links if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request, want to make a donation to the channel. That link's in the description. Cash out, PayPal. Let me know what you guys think. We done. Boom.